Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Good
you know,
evening,
what's
ladies
up?
and gentlemen. We are here, your Bullishious crew, and this is Stephanie from Stephanie Inspires Me. These are my two co-hosts.
Shelly, IG, Shelly. Check it out, deliciousness over there. We
Hey.
And
got,
Lexi from Lavishly Lexi, IG hashtag.
So we here at Bullishious, our goal is to inform, unite, and entertain. We want to bring cryptocurrency, not only just cryptocurrency, but the possibilities of blockchain. We want to bring all of that knowledge to communities that are less privileged and maybe like not as accessed to this kind of knowledge. So we want to make this kind of knowledge accessible to people who are like us, like brown and black and indigenous. So we looked around and we saw that the space where cryptocurrency was being discussed, where people were being educated about it, there was not a whole lot of women. There were not a whole lot of brown and black people. So we wanted to create a space where we were welcome, where we welcome other people like us. So it's a new year and we are getting ready to start this year off with a lot of fun things. And today we have a packed information. We're going to bring y'all a lot of news. We're going to bring y'all a lot of, I think we're going to do some fun things today too. Some fun
yeah,
things for life.
yeah.
Yes.
And y'all, because it
So
ain't got to be all serious.
Well,
We
we
could have
think it's fun.
fun.
we have a we have comment Lego. Yes, so
Ooh, let's
drop down in
go.
the comments where you're watching from. We would like to know, where are you watching? Where are you right now? It's
Load up.
delicious. Let's get started.
954. South Load.
So, what's the latest news?
Oh,
Well,
oh,
I know everybody probably has seen around the web some type of way, maybe on IG or just Google search, but there's been, the whole lawsuit with the SEC and Ripple. And now that it's January, it's in effect, and they're doing what they got to do, and pretty much the SEC is coming to an understanding to whereas people are starting to stand down or what do you call a step down because it's other countries have seen XRP that as not a security token. Oh my gosh, tongue twister. But anyways, yeah.
y'all
So
saw
like
that last
Japan,
time. Y'all saw that map.
yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Japan, like UK, they're already deeming the XRP as not a securities token. They don't see it like that. And the US is just being the way they are and until they find out or finally okay it's not a security, and pretty much after this lawsuit is giving that XRP that regulatory clarity that we need because they have to figure out if it is a security or not and how else they're going to do that. But this is just one of the bumps in the road we got to get over, and there's always another side, so we're going to get over it. So I'm very bullish on that asset on XRP.
So, also, one
Isn't
thing
it today like when they said they were supposed to have like said whatever, like a lot of exchanges and wallets were saying we're gonna wait for this day, the 14th, to make our final say. So whether we're halted or we'll do this, we're waiting on the SEC basically.
Yeah, I also heard about tomorrow, the 15th.
To tomorrow.
So
They always push it. That's how government works.
yeah, they're like before they do it before the day before everybody else knows. They're like, we're gonna do it today because
They
everybody says it's
like
gonna
to
happen
push things to the weekend so that they can push it further.
tomorrow. Yeah.
I also saw that like XRP has like 36 lawyers or something in those numbers.
Let-
You right?
Let's just say you got 36 lawyers working for you. Shoot, I
You
think you're
good.
gonna be set.
And they're like the best lawyers. Like, weren't some of them already on SEC? Um, and SEC supposedly only has three.
Yeah,
So
like
it's like David and Goliath, if you
they
ask
came in
me.
with the crew. They said, "What's up? Like, what you trying to sue us for? I got my own."
So what you said about me?
They in there too. They
He
squad
said
it
I
up.
was the what? Say
Like,
that to my face.
y'all gonna need some security. No, but that was a little pun intended. But yeah, so like it's just even like with Bitcoin, made it up to what 40,000, and now it's doing that little retracement, and
I was
you know,
thinking, like, I mean, everybody who knows anything, they know what goes up must come down, and
yeah, throw
I was
throw
like,
something in the air that's gonna come right back
some of these
down. So
people, some of these people had me second guessing myself, like, oh no, it's just gonna go to the moon. It's just gonna go to the moon, going to the moon, and I was
yeah,
like, what? How can you be so sure? Like, it always got to retrace, and I knew
yeah,
that.
markets are really volatile, and nothing gonna go straight up from here. Like you gotta do some bouncing to get that high.
Yeah,
But
like
Yeah,
parabolic, which is what
they
we're more on
had
the upward
me
parabolic,
yesterday.
doesn't mean that it ain't gonna, have a little turbulence on the way.
yeah,
Right.
give a little
And
everybody a heart attack in there. You be all right.
like since little retracement has been happening, since that little retracement has been happening on Clubhouse, you see every day a room where they're like, "Oh, Bitcoin's falling out. Bitcoin is not
Oh,
what we thought it
I was in
was."
a room the
There's
other night. It said Bitcoin $0.
what
Well,
people
you know,
tripping.
as
People
they
get
said,
so
we're gonna
emotional.
see all types of hands in these markets, weak ones, strong ones, and some that don't even know what to do. But go off of
Like,
what people are
guys,
saying.
total,
Total.
Total strong. Total strong.
total
But
strong.
yeah, like,
Total
and
hamstring.
that's why it's good to do your research too on these assets, because you want to know what the path is with these assets and where they can actually go instead of depending on the news and what people are going to say. Look at the utility of it. Look at how
Yes.
fit the future, because now you're trying to that zero carbon. They want to like not use so much energy, because the mining Bitcoin takes up so much energy, and it's like not good for the ecosystem itself. So that eventually, when they see how XRP can benefit that in the long run, what do you think is gonna happen with Bitcoin when they realize XRP can just do what Bitcoin does, but even better, like fast transactions, and um, not much power is needed to do anything. So it's like, as well as what VChain is going to be really helpful with that as well.
Mm,
And it's
XLM. I remember you posted it in the Telegram chat the other day, about how XRP is more for bank transactions. I think that's what you were saying. And then you said XLM it would be more for retail.
Yeah, that's what they were saying at the beginning. So here's XRP, right? This is talking about the this is put off of a meme page on Instagram, but this is
love
actual
that meme page, by the
relevant.
way.
This is
That's
relevant information
rolling.
Crypto.
because here's XRP, right? Here's the big three: Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. And we mentioned, if you've been with us from the beginning, right? Or even if you went back and watched them, we said how Bitcoin, four mining groups control 58% of Bitcoin. Those were the four people in China. So it's
China.
58, yeah, it's 58%. Does that sound decentralized? No, that sounds like a majority. So that's why um, you could see a lot of fluctuation strongly with Bitcoin because of stuff like that. But that's why I'm glad a lot of institutions are jumping into Bitcoin. You're seeing them left and right jumping into Bitcoin because they know this is store value. They know this is better than gold.
Look
So
at, we have an interesting comment, guys.
Hey,
crypto.
but crypto though,
I don't know. Stick around. You're gonna find out.
that's the greatest blessing on
On
earth.
God green earth.
If that's Hunter, we know he knows very well what the hell crypto is.
Hey, Hanti.
What's good, Hunter?
And then here's Ethereum. Three mining pools control 57% of Ethereum. Again, there goes like that majority. It's not as decentralized as they would love for you to think, when the majority could be taken over like that. And actually, in these protocols, all you need is a 51% majority to make major changes in the system. And so, if these four groups get together, these three groups get together, they could be like, hey, we got all the money now, or we want to move the money to over here where it benefits
Right.
them, or anything like that, you know?
That's what you're talking about with like when they fork. Is that what it's called? If they wanted to fork off or whatever, they could just.
They could take their majority, yeah, because they are a majority. They would have the votes within the three of them. Yeah, they could say, hey, we're going to take our majority and we're going to do our own thing over here. And we have the majority, so we can do it. It's in the protocol. It's not illegal. It's completely within the bounds of the open source code that everybody has access to. Versus XRP, yes, XRP is targeted because they have like kind of like a sovereign head in Ripple. What it do?
What do you do?
Yeah,
um,
have you?
and that's the only reason like SEC can't attack Bitcoin. Who they gonna attack? You know, so they
Yeah,
had to
but
go to the next guy.
yeah, I did see though that what is her name? The head of the IMF. I keep forgetting her name.
Not Christine Lagarde.
Yeah, her. She
Okay.
was saying something about Bitcoin, how it has in the past had businesses with money laundering, and laundering and and illegal activities and stuff.
And we're reading
So
about that in a book right now.
yeah,
Yeah, which is
and they're
what.
saying that how they need to, if it when it does become the main thing, they're gonna need to do that what do you call it, regulatory check with Bitcoin, or just kind of like, because a lot of people are going to be using it and they want to make sure if it's actual currency that's being used, they want to see that it's because it was used illegally at one point before. She said something about that. I think that's in the Instagram right here. I think
That
it's
was
on here.
recent.
Yeah, that was recent, and I think it's on this Instagram profile, one of the posts. If you
Kind of
scroll
crazy
down,
because
it might have a
I
clip.
know she's been like
Oh,
very
it's
first. Yeah,
If you
Christine. Christine Lagarde is. Oh,
uh
he said Christine Lagarde is head of the European Central Bank, and he said Kristalina Georgieva, head of IMF.
Oh, there you go. There you go. See, her, but she's ahead of something, Gotta
but
be
you were
careful.
talking about Christine Lagarde. I knew
Yeah,
what
she's her.
you were
Yeah, I was
talking
talking
about.
about her.
Okay,
There you
so
go.
head of the central bank.
The European Central Bank. There you go. IMF is the other short hair, white hair lady. Can't remember her
Thanks for that, Hunter.
name. Thank you. Thank you. Yes,
We need
there
to
you
get him on the show, which is we've been talking about this and trying to plan it, and it's the new year. We have been wanting that. So.
I hear you.
But
Kelly's
yeah,
been short.
if y'all don't know, we have a book club. It's been pretty bullishious since when did we start? November with the Bitcoin standard. And right
Yes.
now we are as a group, join our Telegram group. We're reading what American Kingpin, and they about to make a movie about it. And it's a pretty good book. Some of our community have already finished the book. Like how many? Oh, Shane read it in 3 days.
That's
Yeah.
like that's like a lot of knowledge you taking in there. I don't know, like my brain.
I'm gonna drop the for anybody who wants to join this chat. I'm dropping it into the comments for
And
y'all.
then Hunter here, he already read the book. Of course, he did.
Yeah, that's pretty much how we kind of got the idea to read this book. But we read a new book every month, so This is our book. Wait, not Crypto Millionaire. That was last month's. This is the what is it? Silk Road. What is it?
Yeah, the American
I was
Kingpin, the Hunt for. But
American Kingpin.
yeah, that book is like I was when I was listening to it, I was like, you know what? Now I never knew what the Silk Road was, but now that I'm hearing about it, I for a minute I was like, you know what? I think that's what happened. Remember when I told you, Stephanie, about my
Yeah.
brother? We have came back to his apartment, and as soon as we walked in the door, closed it, locked it, there's a banging on the door. This is like in 2011.
Oh
I'm
man.
banging on the door, and he opened the door, and there's like three officers, and they were like suited up in their vests and everything, and they were like, is this your package? And he was like, yeah. And he's like, well, could you open this in front of us, because um he said something about it being a suspicious package and that they need to see what is inside of it because they're doing an ongoing investigation. And he was just like, all right, like he didn't even try to like get attitude or nothing. He just opened it, and there were shoes, but the packaging was like black. It was like wrapped in like black, like it was like three of them. And I was like, oh my god, I was like, I thought they was coming for me or something, because I wasn't supposed
What
to
you
be
be
where I
doing,
was.
Shelly?
I wasn't supposed to be where I was, So I thought like, oh, there it is, I'm going. But then they walked off, and I'm like, what were they thinking? Was it like drugs or something? And he's like, I don't know, but they saw it was shoes and they left. And that's when I was like, I wonder if that's what it was. They're trying to find like the Silk
Probably.
Road.
Y'all
And
were in Broward County, and I bet you there was a lot of people doing business on Silk Road in Broward County. Because
yeah, I was just like surprised that they came, like they were there and they waited for us to get to the apartment and inside before they knocked on the door. And they brought us the package. Like it wasn't there. They brought like they held the
what?
package. Yeah,
Damn.
and then they brought it to us. I was like, what the hell? Like, okay. Like
Yeah,
I was like, no, that's not mine.
I know a few people who was doing that. So
Yeah, Silk Road is like just listening to like the startup of it. It's all about that guy's mindset at first. How he had it. Um, he didn't want the government to control. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna talk about that when we finish. So let's.
It's
yeah,
been
I
good. I'm
What
gonna say
happened?
that. So the book, it looks like my Honey browser extension is telling me now's a good time to buy the book if you want the hardcover because it's cheaper. Buy low, sell high, guys.
Hey,
There's
you see,
swear,
it's
man.
everywhere. Everywhere you go, you see. Look at that. That's right there.
Learning about these markets just change everything. The way you see
you
everything.
like you see it, it's like you're
Yeah,
looking
like
at
everything.
it.
I've seen a meme like that too. It's like ever since you get into trading or into markets, everything you look at is you just see opportunities of buys or sells.
You look at everything as far as like, is,
Yeah,
is it a good time to
head
buy?
and shoulders.
Should we buy?
Should we
Let me
sell?
do my research. Here's that
Yeah.
Whoa!
talking about that dip Bitcoin had.
Whoa!
Here's another fellow uh what a trader who knows how to read these markets. If y'all know what
The
this
little
is,
fat
y'all
face.
know. You know, you know.
That sad face that is going down.
But if anything, so for y'all who don't know, maybe this is new to y'all. We wanna help educate you. This is a head and shoulder. So here's a shoulder, here's a big head, here's a little shoulder. It always reminds me of like little mountains. So I call them like three mountains. And when they're
Like Kelly,
upright, it
when
means the
Kelly go like
trajectory
that,
is about to just drop
their
out.
shoulders and heads.
And then if it does it the flip side way, like upside down of that, then it's
Then
going
it'll take off
up.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a classic reversal pattern. So that's why they're saying we need a billionaire to announce their mega Bitcoin buy for more bull energy.
You
That's how
heard that Lindsay Lohan was saying that Bitcoin was gonna hit 100,000. and they were like,
Oh man.
I think I heard that on a recent video. Variable, he was like, she said Lindsay Lohan, she said that it's gonna be 100,000. He's like, that's how you know it's a good time to sell. I was like,
You have celebrities making comments on coins and crypto.
yep,
Yeah,
that's
that's
me
pretty
right
funny.
there. Get any lower, I'm making it rain.
Yes.
I don't make it rain at strip clubs. It's all in the my markets now. But yeah, that's and the dude stepping down from the SEC lawsuit. Um, last name Berger. Can't remember his first name. I remember that last name though, because it wasn't really hard.
There you go, Burger, Donnie Burger. Y'all watch that
Yeah,
movie? That's my boy.
yeah.
What? Yeah, I remember. Okay.
And he was the acting enforcer. Acting. I guess he wasn't really there, but he's stepping down too. And he's it's showing that a lot of people are stepping down during this lawsuit. And there's a article going around about Ryan Brooks is going to be stepping down, but it said that could not fully be true. So just to be aware of what you see on the internet, and to be just aware of what's going on, because a lot of fake news could be put out there as well. So just be
There are a
aware.
lot of Ripple haters. All I
Yeah.
got to say.
That's for
Yeah.
sure.
And
Which I'm like,
Ripple, I mean, XRP.
use that one meme that y'all showed me earlier about Maximalist.
Oh,
Taxis, yeah.
Prince William in the cut.
Should we
We
show
see.
that on the live? Are we good?
Oh, it's not Prince William.
The other way, right?
That looks like I could be wrong though, but I mean I don't look too long. So
You said that looks like. Oh my god.
Oh my
that
God. But hey, I mean, if the SEC, people keep stepping down. If I was going up against this too,
yeah, you should look
I
at
would
Brad.
be stressed.
here's a line right here.
Lawyers.
This side is Ripple. This side is the SEC. That's a stack team if I ever seen one.
They're like, hey, I'm having a lawsuit. Y'all want to come and join me and show them what's up? Yeah, man, just tell me when with the date, and I'm down. Everybody at the party. So like, all right, cool. But yeah,
Fair fight.
look at Bradley Garlinghouse, his Twitter. I know he be talking something about this lawsuit, but he don't full go in details about it because he cannot speak about it on it. But
Can't right
it's
I
now.
not
like how you call him Bradley.
Brad.
Bradley Garlinghouse. I know I seen it on an article I mean on a lawsuit they wrote Bradley Garlinghouse. I'm like, oh Bradley. I'm calling him
Bradley.
Bradley Garlinghouse.
Say,
Yeah, he's forever Bradley now. I can't.
Yeah, you Bradley now. I got your real name, so but you could figure it out, but it's
oh,
a
this is super bullish, guys. Oh my gosh.
What?
Dear Bradley retweeted this one. We got
Anchor?
crypto day, guys.
No, I gotta go make
oh
an account right now.
yeah, banks have been allowed to what is it? I seen it last week. The U.S. federal regulator says that banks can conduct payments using stable coins. So
What?
and other activities. Um, they made an interpretive letter addressing that national banks and federal savings associations, financial institutions, can participate as nodes on a blockchain and store or validate payments. So crypto is on the
Wait,
way
doesn't
there,
the SEC have a node on XRP or something like that?
The SEC runs a node, yes.
and it's like, come
It's
on,
like we
guys.
see you, we know you there.
probably got more than just one.
But yeah, like I'm saying, they're probably not even trying to go after this lawsuit for some money. They're just probably trying to like, yo, we got the rules and you need to follow them. So we making sure everybody sees this shit. Like just trying to make the rules known.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is what
But
happened.
just to pick a
Yeah.
fight with XRP just to prove that point, you know?
Legally, I guess it makes like you have to set precedents, but
I know it's just
That's
like
just throwing your
just
legal
let it
shit
be.
around. It's
Like okay,
yeah.
you know what it's capable of. You don't gotta slap them on the wrist every time.
but that slap on the wrist is expensive.
It is. It's a big old slap. That's a
It's an
expensive
expensive
slap.
slap.
Hmm?
Yeah, this is some big, big,
Bum,
big.
bum,
Big.
bum. Yes, yes, this is
What is
beautiful.
it about? Okay, I'm gonna have to look into Anchorage Bank.
What else? I know that he was saying if you go further back, I don't know how often he updates his Twitter, but he was basically going off of like questions regarding the lawsuit, and he was like answering some questions on there.
Oh, here you go. Which question were you looking for?
Just some of them. I didn't get to look at the whole thing, but they were like, let's see.
Did you pay customers to use XRP? I mean, that's basic marketing. That everybody does that, and in certain ways, it's super legal. Everybody does that. That's why is that a question of are they is that sketchy? That's just everybody does that.
Yeah. What? When are you responding to the SEC, and why are you silent? The legal process can be slow. Things may seem quiet, but there's plenty happening behind the scenes. That's for real because they won't tell you nothing until it's decided. Like you gotta call or what you be in touch with your lawyer or whatever, know what's going on. Or if not, you don't know what's going on. But they handling it. That's crazy.
Yes. And here's a very important point: delisting and halting are two separate things. Right? Delisting is getting rid of it. They don't want to have nothing to do with it. They got weak hands. We ain't messing with them no more. Halting
Mm.
or what that's delisting. They're getting rid of
It's a
it.
pause, like halt, don't go any further.
Halting, yeah, it's just a pause. They're like, let's take a break. Let's regroup. Let's see what's going on, and we'll give you more updates later. Like they're not getting rid of it.
They
So
know because they know the value XRP could have for them. They ain't gonna cut that. They just gonna be like, all right, we're gonna wait just in case.
yeah.
But yeah, like you said, this market ain't for the weak. You can't. I mean, if it ain't for you, Dish, sell your XRP to me. I got that.
Then they don't.
And talking about after that picture, you don't say that. Or was that this one right here? So after you see this, like how decentralized XRP is, XRP or Ripple themselves only run 7% of the validators on the entire XRP ledger. So looking at that, and then Brad over here is saying, some people is asking, why did you pay exchanges to list XRP? When will it be relisted? It's not up to Brad. It's not up to Ripple where XRP is listed. Look at right here. They only got 7% of it. That's what they use to run their validators. It's basically locked up. It's just to keep the system running. And people is like, oh, you have control of it. No, that's not what decentralization means.
Mhm.
So they don't have control over who lists it. As you can see, Coinbase and people they're delisting it, and that's not up to Ripple either. That's
Yup,
what
yup.
decentralization means. I mean, it's like it's democratic. It's up to the people. Well, also if you're using exchanges, that's kind of a middleman, but it's like it's not up to Ripple. It's not up to Brad.
Like it's crazy because going to know what XRP is, and this just all right. Well, we just gotta watch now, see how it's gonna fall in place. Grace
Oh no! Here's some
XRP.
fun. Here's some fun. We trying to be positive because we trust in XRP, but here goes an institutional level investor, and they're terminating their trust with XRP.
Yeah, I know. Even one of their other partners was trying to. Well, they did try to file a lawsuit against Ripple as well, but they said that that lawsuit would not even, it wouldn't even have no
You didn't
point.
have a leg to stand on.
They didn't have a
Yeah,
leg to stand on.
yeah, that we need those. But yeah, lawsuit has no
You need
merit.
a lot of those.
Yeah, we need a lot of those stand on. But yeah, they're saying that because of their Series C agreement that if ever XRP is deemed as a security on a go forward basis, then Tetragon will have the option to redeem their Ripple equity. And since there is no such determination yet, Tetragon's lawsuit has no merit. So it's like they see this lawsuit and they're like, "All right, we're gonna sue them, get our money," but they don't. It's not even said what it is yet. Like, jokes on you, be like, you stuck with us.
And we're gonna let y'all know right now, okay? So this is an example of weak hands. Grayscale, weak hands. All right. I mean, I'm pretty sure they
Emotional,
had like
laziness, emotional.
shareholder pressure to sell or something just because the price of XRP dropped out right now. This is temporary, you guys. This is temporary.
Y'all
Um,
ever seen a scary movie? What's a scary movie where that man had that little hand?
oh
Uh,
man.
like like
That's
that.
what this is. He's like, grab my hand.
that
Look, they said my germs, but then they didn't.
they're like, oh, we don't want to eat no more.
But basically, guys, you ain't lose money until you sell it. So they sold. If they terminated, then they probably don't got no more. They probably sold their XRP, and you know what? They sold at a loss. Now there's more XRP for us. So thank you, Grayscale. Thank you, Grayscale. Um, that's all I gotta say about that one.
Yeah.
I know. Even on that Tether lawsuit, they were saying about how it, artificially inflated Bitcoin's price or Bitcoin, and they said like after that lawsuit settled, it could either make it bad for the crypto space, or it could move forward onto other cryptos that hasn't done that business
So
or
Tether's supposed to be
that cannot
a
be inflated
stable
like
coin.
like
It's
Bitcoin was.
crazy.
I seen a meme about this. Oh my gosh. Is
Yeah,
it
that's
here?
crazy.
It's gotta be here. It's gotta be here. I thought I saw it.
With Matthew McConaughey.
Mhm.
There it is. There goes Tether. Tether
Oh
price.
yeah, there you go,
Oh,
just like the US dollar.
yeah.
Like
If you
a
know like
Bitcoin.
the basics, which we have kind of learned from Hunter about how to evaluate coins, and we learned from Bearable Bull just how to analyze, like, you know, if it's a good coin or not. There's some simple basics, and you look at Tether and you're like, yeah, this don't make no sense, you know? So, like,
It's
how
like
the
they're trying to
hell?
change their number.
Yeah. Like, how in the world is
Yeah,
that?
Tether's always like they're changing their number. So Tether is supposed to be the US dollar stable coin. So it's pegged 1 to 1. Every US dollar there's one Tether dollar. So that way it's like a US crypto. Um, and what happened is their circulating supply was way bigger. Now you can see their numbers that their circulating supply was bigger than their total supply. It looks like they're trying to change that up right now, or maybe the stimulus print did something with that. But
Oh yeah, that's stimulus too. No way.
yeah, so
Which a
Tether,
lot of my friends ain't even got their stimulus yet.
I
So,
ain't got mine either. So I
Yeah,
have
they
the military. They get theirs first, so they got it as the day of.
yeah,
damn.
they talk about Biden talk about 600. We need 2,000. Like see what he
Right.
doing.
Look at that. 1,000 coming around.
So the whole
Yeah,
thing
you
with Tether, that lawsuit, what if Tether, yeah, they were in the wrong. They're printing what they don't have, and then they're trying to act like the government, which is the whole reason why we have crypto in the first place. If you read the Bitcoin Standard with us, You understand what we're talking about? That it's bad. You just don't do that, all right? People don't like to be stolen from in that kind of a way.
That's a no
It's
no.
shady, and a lot of money of Tether is what's helping boost that Bitcoin price. So let's go back. Here's Bitcoin. All right, here we're coming back up to 40,000. We had that hard correction. What just happened? Where's the market? Oh my gosh! All right, we're having that hard correction right now. You see this? It was up in these highs, all time highs. It was shooting to the moon, and then boom, just everything went down. It was a hard correction for the entire market. But Tether, if Tether gets pulled out, whatever happens with Tether, like it could just crash the prices really hard of the entire crypto market. I'm not trying to flood anybody. I'm just saying like it's a proper correction because these are highly inflationary prices, especially if Tether's just printing more when they shouldn't be.
Yeah, just making you aware of what the possibilities could be because
Be aware of your investment.
hmm And yeah,
Yes.
it's gonna be some emotional times, but you gotta have that mindset, and
Yeah.
know what you get into. You don't feed into everybody else's energy because they believe a certain thing. Do yourself the benefit, or the
Do
and
your
do
due
yeah,
diligence.
do your due diligence. There you go.
I
Come
heard
on
it.
There
I
you
in.
heard
go.
it
Right
right.
there. Right there. Yeah.
Yeah, come on into our Telegram chat and come on to Bullishious Live every Thursday night, and we gonna reassure you that what you're doing makes sense.
This is the future, you guys. Why would they make a whole bank if this was not the future? Where?
That
That
damn.
picture. Yeah.
Why would they
I'm
make a
gonna
whole bank if
forever
this
have
wasn't the
that
future,
stuck
guys?
in my head now. Every time I see Prince William, that's gonna pop in my
Right.
head.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, he's a photographer.
I know. Like, what was he taking a picture of? Gotta get down low. Get the good shot.
Oh, look at Bank XRP in the last 6 hours. Why have you removed XRP from your website in the last 6 hours? Anchorage, come on now. We want to love you.
What is the
Yeah, why?
reply?
What do y'all think? Oh, here's some coins I wanted to show to people.
Oh,
I talked about this
I
before.
remember you talking about this.
Yeah. And basically, so those of you who are familiar with traditional banking, Hex is the first blockchain CD. So you just put your investment money into Hex, right? Look at this. Hex price went up 11,500% in
Dude,
129 days.
Look at that marketing though. Shit.
Yeah,
crazy.
right. This color, that's it. Yeah, that's the Hex color. Um,
Looks like London.
in Hex, you're the bank, right? So you're not locking your CD up in somebody else's bank and they take some of your profits and loan your money out to other people. That's not what it is. In Hex, you're the bank, right? CDs, known as certificates of deposits or time deposits. So that's what's important right here. Time deposit. You get better return on your investment for the longer the time you want to lock it up. And when they started out, see, some of these are worth trillions of dollars because these people are locking up their money like institutional investors. Whales were locking up like $1 million for 15 years.
Mm.
Years. Like they
Long
know how
time.
traditional banking works. And
If
so
I
they
had
took
the
that,
money, I would do that.
right? Right. Right.
What I
But
heard was not to look at the price and how much it is, but look at the return on investment
yeah.
because that's gonna benefit you in a lot.
And so traditional
There's a
banking,
keyword.
like we said, they pay pitifully low
ROI.
interest. ROI, yeah, there you go.
Woo.
ROI.
Mm-hmm. And
Low
Hex
interest.
replaces inefficient currencies, banks, and payment networks with verifiably secure peer-to-peer technology. It has outperformed bank CDs because it's nothing like a bank CD. Hex monetizes the time value of money in a totally new way. So what you do is you buy Hex, use MetaMask to get it, and then you stake it at hex.com. And there's like videos. The guy who made Hex, he shows you exactly step by step. There's videos on how to do it. But look at that line. Look at that mind. All
That's
right.
really good.
That's a bullishious mind.
It's only 15
For real.
cents right now.
Look at that. 40%
40%.
APY on average. Ain't that crazy?
Woo,
And you know how much y'all get paid back for y'all savings in the bank? Like
nothing.
1 to 2%. Like that's crazy.
If you're getting less than a percent, you're getting like 0.%. That's negative investment. Like that's negative returns because that means you
Yeah,
are paying them more in fees to hold it than what they're paying you back.
right.
Yeah.
So
So hey, that's
I
super
don't
good
get.
for people who got
It really just throws me off. Like how the people they like maybe they just don't know about this whole part of cryptocurrency because like bitch, get your money into this. They can
I
like
barely got any
Yeah,
money in
like
my
some
fiat bank.
people just don't know. Like, certain places, schools don't really teach you about, certain
right,
things, and it's like up to you to go figure it out unless someone tells you, and that's why also we have this live stream for the people that aren't aware and don't know. You getting some info right here,
yes, bitch.
what they
Come
really
on,
up to.
I thought
come
this
So
was
yeah.
funny, you guys. I thought this was funny. So, ZEC, I'm not very sure which coin this is now live on Coinbase and in the Android and iOS apps. Coinbase customers can log in now to buy, sell, send, and receive or store their ZEC coin. All right, look at this chart. Can y'all
Damn.
see that? I hope y'all can see that. It has a super high wick up here and it just dropped completely out. Like it didn't even stop.
I hate seeing them things. I think
Oh,
like
Zcash. That's Zcash. There it is.
Zcash.
So some people are
Zcash.
saying, please do not add XRP. Coinbase listings are a death sentence. That's what happened right after it was listed on
yeah,
Coinbase.
Yeah, Coinbase.
yeah.
I'll deal with
They got
People,
money. They got all this and that. They got connections, but you know what? They got weak hands.
Coinbase.
yo,
I thought that was hilarious
people are just like that's the only one people want to talk about is Coinbase.
because they got major liquidity and connections. Like the people who help make Coinbase have major liquidity and connections, and they say that's what moves money is liquidity and connections. So, but some people are saying, oh, in the short term, it's like okay, well, if it, a lot of people would not like to see that at all.
Mm. But
Especially if
isn't
you watch the
it?
patterns.
I thought
They
they did
said,
add
somebody
XRP.
said only with shit coins.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I thought they did add XRP.
They added it back.
I thought, but maybe I'm tripping. Because they were like, this is the only place where you can get your XRP. We're the only place right now because
I
everybody.
seen. I remember seeing this article where these investors, millionaires, were getting locked out of their. They can't remember their password, so they can't get their billions or millions worth of Bitcoin out. And this one guy had like what 2 tries left, and he's all like talking about, I go sit down, I think of it, then I think I get it, I go and I type it in, and it's not it, so I'm desperate all over again. And I'm like, you would think him writing an article on what the blockchain is and everything, he would remember to
Right. His,
keep his password
yeah.
safe, and you know now he got millions of dollars there that if he don't get it right, it's in a what do you call it? What they call that? I forgot what they call it. What's that word?
Purgatory.
It's a what?
I said it's in purgatory.
It's
Crypto
a
purgatory.
he can't
Oh,
access
in
it.
limbo.
Yes.
Oh, there you go, limbo. And
keep
I'm like,
keep you a crypto journal, okay, guys?
For real.
little black book.
Little black book. It's not a burn book. It's a little black book.
I did
I know.
see this
And
news
keep
that
it
you pulled
forever.
up about how Ripple hires the top Amazon manager.
So even though
Oh, no.
Ripple, like this is super bullish because even though Ripple's going through, what the lawsuit and all that, they're still hiring. They're still running at top speed.
And that's like okay, so that's like big business is attracting. They're still coming over to Ripple. They're like,
Yeah, you see
we don't
what
give
how
a
big
fuck.
Amazon is right now? Like they done bought their own cargo plane just for packages. Like
Yeah, and
Amazon.
it's like just to leave Amazon and go to Ripple
Oh my
is
gosh, do you guys think Amazon is gonna be the By and Large from Wally?
the
You
what?
know what? Might
Right?
be onto something there. You know, might be onto something there. Cause movies they be telling you things.
they
Um,
they're predicting the future. They're getting us ready for the future.
I seen
Oh,
the
y'all talking about
show,
Wally? I need to watch that shit
this
again.
show that me and Leon were watching. It's called American Gods. Have you seen it? It's kind well, it's crazy because it's like the more you watch it, the more now that we're seeing it now, it seems like it's like a sentimental type of show because it's talking about malls are gonna die. Like this mall is just dying because I don't know the way now like everything's online, so malls aren't ain't got no business. And it's just talking about how media is taking over and everything going from cash to paper to digital, and it's like, but
Yes,
you gotta know certain things
yes,
to catch
digital.
those points. You
Yeah,
gotta know certain things to catch those points that they're throwing out there. Because if not, you just be like, this is crazy. Like,
the
what are they?
people who create those cartoon, those animations and stuff, like they're freaking thinking. Like
Yeah,
that's what
they
they
in
get
tune with
paid.
their imagination.
Yeah,
That imagination.
they get paid to stretch their imagination, and they're like really creative
Because it
people.
never really goes away. It's just if you put it to use and, get in tune with that. Because that's why the kids have so much imagination because their mind isn't, put on everything else. They're in the now, what they're thinking of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So, like, how many people watch The Simpsons? That's crazy, right?
And they're
that
like, oh,
is crazy.
So
like,
here's something right here. This is like from way back when Jim Parsons from Big Bang Theory he explained cryptocurrency really quickly. Season 31, episode 13, The Simpsons. For those of you who want to know, but look right here. He did this jump. Let me see. I'm gonna play it. I don't want to get copyrighted and us turned down, so I'm gonna just do a little bit. Boom. He did something cool, right? Boom. There he is. But look at right here. Look at this. Look at this. That's the Phoenix. That is XRP. XRP is the Phoenix. Have y'all seen that? XRP.
the Phoenix.
Like it's look at that.
Oh,
What
no, I've seen that bird before.
the
That bird.
So
fuck?
like here's fiat money burning up. This was way back when this was like a long time ago that this was posted. But look at that. Here goes a currency, a cryptocurrency. Don't this look like Stellar? You guys, that look like Stellar?
Stellar. Oh, remember with the that video we watched too, where the burning fire? Oh, like last week at the line going through it. That video that
Oh, the Flare Network video?
yeah, that symbol was in there too.
So that's what they say that XRP is the phoenix. It's like it's what rises from the ashes of the fiat currency because we see fiat going down right now, right? And so here is the phoenix rising from the ashes of that. So there's that right there. That's just like this is something that has been in for a while. How do I exit out of this one? Um, but some of these is gonna look crazy, guys. Don't mind this, but XRP, the Phoenix. Like a lot of people, you'll hear that XRP is the Phoenix.
Hmm.
XRP Phoenix.
Phoenix
Every
Down.
bull agrees XRP and the Phoenix. And we seen it. XRP the Phoenix. There it is right there. Here goes Jim Parsons with a
Phoenix.
little
Phoenix.
talk about crypto, and there goes a little phoenix right there.
Weird.
That's
Just in
crazy.
the
Yeah, like
article.
if you wouldn't know, you wouldn't catch on. That's crazy. Like to be aware of what you see in the movies, because
It's
that's what it is.
research,
They
right? But
they
it's
make movies for entertainment, but as well they're letting you know certain things you can
Even
take.
like, even like, did you see that when they stormed the Capitol building that
yeah.
was the that was in
Yeah,
that was in
the
Simpson too.
I
The guy
know.
who had that freaking thing on his head, he trying to be Native American
He's
or
trying to
something.
beat Tatanka.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was crazy. I seen that and I'm like, wow. But my mom had sent me this video and that's got like the dances of wolves mixed in
yeah.
with that guy's interview. And they're like, what is he talking about? We didn't send him over there. Like, he's
It
over
was
there
like
like,
I saw one that said it dances with idiots or something like that.
but like, it's crazy because like, that happened and like the whole rioting over there and everything, and they're all in there like freaking out. And when there was like the Black Lives Movement, like they weren't even squatted up to prevent them from going in. Like,
There
I mean,
was
they
a
were squatted up. They were like not to let
Yeah,
them go in.
like a black woman was killed just for even driving too close to the Capitol building when she was just trying to turn around. I
Dang.
can't remember her name right now. Oh
Yeah,
my
they said
god.
there was a bus of people, Trump supporters, that left from Miami-Dade and traveled day and night to get up there for that riot. Like this thing was like, they were like, all right, we're gonna leave on this day, we're gonna go nonstop, head up there, and we're gonna do this thing. And that's
Mm,
crazy.
yeah, I'm very tired of seeing that shit on my timeline because it just reminds me. It's just like it remind. I mean, I
Like what
understand.
it reminds me of, just for disclosure, like I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I know a lot of people like this is just so disheartening to people. That our capital, one of our capital monuments of America was uh, uh, rushed, and they're saying the T word about these people. I don't want us to get shut down, so y'all know what I'm talking about. The T word, how they were all suited up and prepared for these things and everything. So, um, I just want people to look even at our people that were protecting nature and their water rights, and they didn't have zip ties. They weren't trying to take hostages. They didn't have riot gear. They were out there in the freezing cold in the dead of winter trying to protect water that's for everybody. They're not saying this is our water. They're saying we
They
need
were
to
doing
protect.
it peacefully.
And they were shot at with water cannons. People's like bones, flesh was being exposed for doing nothing but sitting there peacefully. They weren't doing anything. This wasn't preemptive. They were sitting there making sure that the government doesn't destroy nature. And they were like they were bombing them. They had tanks.
Tear
They were
gas.
throwing gas bombs. It was horrendous. Like if you look at those videos, compare them to the videos that's being streamed everywhere right now about what just
Yeah,
happened, there's no comparison.
that's exactly what it reminds me of. Like it just reminds me that we're not treated the same in that situation. Like, okay, so what it reminds me of is just how pretty much white skin is valued above all else. So I don't like seeing it in my timeline all damn day. Like I understand people want to talk about it, but yeah, I wanted to say that it was Miriam Carey who did a U-turn at the White House checkpoint and then she was shot.
Wow.
This was like, let me see, when was that? It was back in 2014 or so. Yeah, rest in peace.
They
And
just don't see no threat in like, certain color, like like it's sad because innocence, it's innocent people lose lives, and but it wouldn't hurt to ask
oh,
a
in
question.
2013, that happened in 2013. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
that's
like
it.
you seen these people who obviously had intent for violence pushing through people who's supposed to be guarding our elected officials, which that should never have happened, obviously. But then you see, and then you go back to our people who were being hospitalized for and being pushed aside with riot shields, riot gear, sound bombs, sound grenades, water cannons, tanks, everything. Like everything was like a full force of the military. What they could put against regular civilians happened, and it wasn't documented like it is right now. Did you know on Amazon or Amazon Prime Videos, there's already a document. It's on Hulu or Amazon. There's already a documentary about the 6 hours of what happened to the Capitol Hill.
For
Hmm.
real?
Already, yeah, already.
Dang, I didn't even know that, but now I know.
It was
Oh yeah,
like
I'm about
it was
to
the
start
next
working
day.
on the documentary.
What
But
happened?
I said I'm about to start working on a documentary. It's
Ooh.
gonna yeah, it's gonna be about sex work.
Oh. I like documentaries.
We should just be like Canada, right?
Right? Legalize, decriminalize.
Read
But
this
yeah,
book, you guys. It ties into all of this. It's your body.
yeah, y'all get this book and join our discussion the last week of this month. We always pick a book in the first week of the month and then we discuss it the last week of the month. So jump on in and we're a lot of us like to listen to the book and then some of us actually buy the book and read it. But either way, we're going to be discussing it on the last week. It's perfect time to jump in because a lot of us, like me, myself, I'm only like barely even a quarter of my way into the book. So perfect time.
Yeah, perfect.
Our fellow Kryptonista, Crypto O'Shane, he found it on YouTube also if y'all want to jump in.
Oh, we
American.
found it on YouTube for free, for the free.
Yeah,
For
listen to the
free.
audio. The audio is on YouTube somewhere.
Somewhere he got it. If you come into our Telegram chat, yeah, you could
It's
definitely.
there. It's linked in there. We'll repeat it. There it is. See, y'all starting to listening to it.
Wow.
For real. Yeah, I'd be on Audible. I had to wait for my credit to come through. Get
And
that book.
it
Yup.
But yeah, it's interesting, on the way it got started up. But I'm really ready to see what folds out, what else I'm gonna hear in that book. Because
right
I didn't know nothing much about Silk Road until I started listening, and I seen that it was called The Dark Side of Silk Road on YouTube, and I was like listening to it. And I was like, that's crazy. Like it's dark side, like the dark web, or you know,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And I also want to say that if anybody's new watching or come across the replay of this, definitely type replay in the comments. But come on over to Telegram chat, and also we're always trying to think of ways to make it fun for people to start learning about cryptocurrency. So look out for something coming for Valentine's Day. We have
I
not
love that
decided
book.
what we want to do yet for Valentine's Day, but we're all about like we tend to like give away cryptocurrency. We've given away ledgers recently. We gave away $200 worth of cryptocurrency recently. So I mean more than that, but for one
It's,
person who won, they got $200 worth of crypto. So people, we ain't playing.
we are serious about our crypto because
Mhm.
it's lit.
And we just want to bless other people. So this is the community that you should be a part of. And if you're already a part of it, well, I hope you feel the love and I hope you
Thank you
get
for joining us.
right.
yes, thank you. See you later next week.
Yes, yes, yes.
Delicious.
Y'all ready to
Where's
close
that?
out? 7 o'clock.
Yeah, the little.
All right, y'all. Good night and see y'all next week.
Later.